thank you very much for joining me as usual. Today I am proud to present, I've gone from mass-produced amps with problems from Fender to this, a lovely handmade amp, sort of boutique kind of amp from amp guru Dennis Cornell from down south in England. And he's been in the business forever, made some amps for some really big names. And so here we have a Cornell Romany 12, Jensen 12-inch speaker, 10 watts, all valve of course. There's a 6L6 in the power stage, and some preamp valves. I can never remember what the preamp valves are called. Clearly influenced from 50s tweed era amps. And oh, I'll tell you why I bought it. I went into guitar, as you know. I've been having problems with the Fender Princeton. I was trying some other amps, so I thought, let me try a Vox AC amp. I've never really gotten into Vox, but let's try. And I was getting on fine with the AC-15. I thought, this is quite good, I could have one of these. Can I just try that handmade thing, that Romany thing you've got around the corner there? And I plugged it in and played one G chord. In fact, I'll just cut to a clip now of how the G chord sounded. So it just growled at me like turning the key in a V8 car or something, in that warm, oh. So I had to have it, that was it. So let's look at some clips of me getting some tones out of this thing, shall we? So let's start twiddling some of the controls. We've got an attenuator on the left, runs A, B, C, D. D is the most attenuation at 0.05 of a watt, which is where I'll spend most of my time making this amp an ideal amp for studio or home. The amp's volume at the moment is just halfway. Obviously I've got a powerful humbucking guitar on at the moment, and so there's lots of hair on the note if I dig in. But here we are, halfway volume and setting D, 0.05 of a watt, and it's just so lovely and warm. That's gorgeous. Let's go to setting B. So now we're going to have more headroom and less hair. Volume. So you get the idea. I'll maybe not go too far beyond B. I don't want to deafen you. I'll just play a couple of wee notes. Okay, let's go all the way to D, and again I'll try not to blast, I'll play it quite lightly. So I was playing lightly there, and you can see I've got loads of headroom, and when I get it to the rehearsal room, I'll crank the whole thing is wide open. But, oh, lovely sound. Then after the attenuation, we've got this lovely reverb, extremely Fendery, vintage tweed. It's what this amp's designed to be, I guess. So here's no reverb. It's very powerful reverb. I set it number 2. And then here's half here. Now we're incredible. And we'll just go all the way up now for the heck of it. So it's got that long decay, which is not ideal for certain situations, but if you're going to go for a Fendery type vintagey amp, you've got to have that decay, and it's just gorgeous for what it is. So really, really nice, really like it. Then we have the bass, middle and treble. At the moment I have it set completely flat EQ, everything's to 12 o'clock. Let's keep a flat EQ except take all the bass out. Now go back to a flat EQ except bass full. Back to a flat EQ but no mids. Back to a flat EQ but maximum mids. Let's go back to a flat EQ but no top, no treble. Back to a flat EQ except maximum treble. And then back completely to as normal with my usual flat EQ. For reference again, sounds like this. At the flick of a switch, I can take the EQs out, so I've got this EQ cut. Listen to this. Great, isn't it? Definitely a boost, mid-rich I would say, honky as hell. A setting that initially I thought, oh, that's not the one for me, but the more I flick it, the more I'm thinking, that's quite cool. So, love it. So thank you very much to you for watching. Thank you to Chris at Guitar for cutting me such a good deal on the Cornell. And thank you to Dennis Cornell himself for building such a lovely item that I'm going to enjoy using for many, many years. I'm going to play out now with a little clip of me pretending to be Danny Gatton, enjoying the Cornell. And just before that, here's a little clip of what I come home to at night now. It's so decadent, this room. Thank you for watching. So we have the ever-present Boss Katana, wonderful. Marshall Astoria, wonderful. The Supro, wonderful. And the Dennis Cornell, wonderful.